Hey everyone, Tessa Lamping here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I just want to do a trade review of my personal online trading journal. It's called TraderSync. I absolutely love this trading journal, and it's made an incredible difference on my trading since I've been tracking my statistics. Now, it's like, oh yeah, well, you could just track your statistics, making your own spreadsheets, stuff like that. Well, what I absolutely love about TraderSync is that it's easy, it's on the go. I don't have to type in any uh, math equations, or I don't have to fumble over Excel or spreadsheets. It's easy to use. I even have the app on my phone, which I highly recommend as well, because I can take it on the go with me wherever I want to go. Now, if a lot of you follow me on Twitter, you know that I'm constantly studying. I even have a little one who's approaching, he'll be 2 in April. Right now, he's in the shop with Papa, and so I have a few minutes of kind of peace and quiet unless the dog barks. But I really wanted to take the time to review this journal. Now, here. It's easier for me to have this kind of view because this is what I'm constantly looking at. I don't usually have it the full screen, so that way I can flip to a whole bunch of different tabs because I'll have my broker open. So it's easier for me to review it like this since this is what I use daily. But let me start off with the month of November. Now, I know, oh, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. See, I'm even working on Thanksgiving. We're actually doing ours on Saturday. We never celebrate the holidays on the holidays. Family is usually working. um, but I just want to show my dedication, and I'm so thankful for all of you who follow my journey on Twitter, who read my blog posts, who are beginning your journey and reach out to me with your questions. I absolutely love this community full of traders, and being a lifetime trading challenge student of Timothy Sykes, it's just incredible watching everyone grow and learn from each other. It's just a beautiful process. And that's why I want to show you TraderSync. Um, it's helped me being a parent and on the go all the time because let's dive into it. Um, what I have been doing for the month of November, and I'll get further into this. And um, I can't pause this, so let's see if I can find it on Twitter. This might be kind of a long video, and so I apologize, but shoot, I tweet a lot, so I might not be able to find it. But there's this one tweet that I did. Oh, and mind you, I have one Twitter account. No, it says Tessa Lamping. I have a lot of scammers, imposters who pretend to be me, so be aware of that. But somewhere in here, I tweeted how you could see the before and after. When I first began trading, I didn't know what setup I was using. Everything I type into TraderSync, and there's just so many strategies that I was trying that it was just all over the place. And I was able to finally narrow it down to just a few setups that I use. And it was just night and day. And that's what I want to show you. Is this when yep. here's the tweet. When I first began trading, I was all over the place. I didn't know setups and I made tons of mistakes. As I get better and more experienced, my focus is narrowing to the specifics. My mistakes are fewer as well, thanks to TraderSync for helping me get better. And that's 100%. Because if you see on this side, we'll see if it'll load. I don't usually use Twitter on my computer. And I'm at my grandparents, so the internet's a little bit slower. But look at here. This is a feature that I absolutely love. If you have a setup, you just type it in, you press enter, and I just had so many. It was just bizarre, and I was making tons and tons of mistakes. And this was a huge eye-opener for me because I went from all of this to this. Now, it's not perfect. I'm still refining my strategy. As you can see, I still make way too many mistakes. Now, I am working on stuff on how to get better, but from like 6 months ago, because I believe this is the 6th month, we'll get into it, to 6 months later. So when I first live traded to now, this is just incredible. And I owe it all to TraderSync. So let me get into kind of my monthly review as well, because what better way to review a trading journal than how I use it on a daily and monthly basis, and what I look at that has been helping me improve. Now, my profits aren't incredible yet, but it's a process, it's a journey. And the fact that I haven't blown up an account in the 6 months I've been trading is phenomenal. And so I'm just getting better and better. And one thing I had lots of issues with, which I'll go over, is over trading. And TraderSync being able, well, first off, TraderSync, you can add a trade. Sorry, my puppy wants in. Or no, she's barking at the birds. Goofy puppy. So you can enter your trades in manually, which I like to do a lot of the time because it's usually right after a trade that I like to type it in. It makes me really analyze and pay attention to my trades a lot more. But yeah, I can add my contracts, or my, not contracts, that's options. I don't trade options, I trade stocks. So I can add my share size and commissions, and that's absolutely wonderful. Now, another thing you can do is, see, like you can change stock, crypto, options, Forex. I just trade stocks. Now, you can also choose your portfolio. Now, I have one for my paper trading account where I imported all my paper trades to see what kind of edge that I had. And that really helped for when I went live. And so I have my live trades separated from my paper trades. On Profitly, a lot of traders get confused because they're like, oh my goodness, you've made almost $7,000. How have you done it? And a lot of those are paper trades. And I even left comments in there saying, this is when it was paper, this is when it's live. And people aren't going to go through all of that. So, and it's also harder for me to track this time versus that time without dates. And TraderSync makes it just a breath of fresh air because I can just switch portfolios. And so now I'm on my live account and I can track my actual progress, which is incredible. And then you have all this, your buy, sell, stuff like that, your dates, your time. And it's all very important. Now, how I went from over trading to a good amount of trading is I don't have to import my trades. It's that simple. I have so few trades that I don't have to go to my E-Trade account and copy and paste them. See, they have a little video that shows you how to do it, how to import your trades and all the different brokers you can use. to import it, and then you just go to your broker, you copy and you paste, and you choose your portfolio. Like I said, I'm in live trades, so that's where mine go. But I don't have to do the date, and I don't have to do the file. I simply just copy and paste it right here. And like I said, here's a little video that they show you. Or you can even click what help me import my trades, and you can talk to them. And they're so quick and happy to help that I just absolutely love the TraderSync team. I can't thank them enough. And they just have wonderful service. They really do respond pretty quickly. Now it says a few hours. I'm sure that depends on the amount of volume that they have, how many traders are asking them, but this is actually really simple to use, and they'll have occasional webinars where they'll walk you through how to use all this stuff too, which I thought was really cool. I went to the webinar the other week, and I had a question and they answered it immediately. I wasn't even expecting it, and so I thought that was really cool. Oh, I don't need this anymore. We run on intercom. I don't need that. Oh, I'm in the way. There we go. I was wondering where that button was. See, I'm not even that great with technology. My bad. So here's all the copy and pasted e-trades. And don't worry, this isn't my account number, so don't even try, because it's just not. And yes, I'm double checking to make sure it's not. It's not. Okay, so that's how I know when I'm over trading versus not over trading. Just quick and easy right there. So up here, they also have it so that way you can choose specific months, and you can see, and then if you exit out, which I'll show you later. But over here, no, don't leave that there. You can see which times of the day you're best at trading. Now, this whole platform is customizable. The layout, they have different layouts. I like this view. You can do whatever you want. But it quickly shows me how much I've made or lost for the month. My win rate, my loss rate, my average return, which is wonderful. Average return, average percent return, win ratio, and it's just quick. And you can, I mean, it's just beautiful. These are the dates and profits I've won and lost. You can see that I actually began negative and now I'm positive on the month. Yes, it's only $7, but that's another thing. I'm trying this new strategy. As you can see, it's the swizzle. Now, when I first began trading, paper trading, I did amazing with first green day overnight holds. Now, it's changed just a little bit, as they don't necessarily morning spike like they used to. They gap up, and it seems like it's hit and miss because a lot of them panic in the open, so you want to be quick to sell. I bought these twice, and I had a very tight risk, and TraderSync is just amazing because it can you can adjust what you want to risk, and it'll tell you where to stop out or where to take profits if you're looking for a certain percent, which I'll get into. But my two losses are right here is because the stock was perfectly uptrending. I bought, we're going to be interrupted for a second. My apologies. All right, I'm recording. And so the stock went down, it hit my risk, I got out, spiked up, then gapped up. It was BRTXQ. The next day, it changed its ticker to BRTX. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry. So that is Oh, I had to let the puppy off the chair. That is that little loss, which it turned out it would have been a great trade, but it hit my stop and I wasn't going to risk it anymore or keep re-entering when I already lost. So, it was just a small little loss. But the swizzle pattern, now, this was my first trade with the swizzle, and I got a 6.84% loss because I entered early and then let it run down a little bit because I knew the pattern, but I was just too early. I didn't let it set up. This was my first trade of the swizzle, and I had to learn. And TraderSync was showing me how 6% is with a little bit of slippage. So because I was able to see that I entered early on this really good pattern with this kind of slippage, and this is the first time I've been dealing with commissions, so it was in a great adjustment period. As you can see, the next trade I did really well. I didn't have any errors. I made nearly the same percent back, and it was following the plan. And because TraderSync makes it so easy to see, it lays it out just point blank for me. I was able to capitalize on that and take the single. Now, MAPT, you can see that I have a big loss. Now, that was just because the stock that I was looking at, I was recording a different YouTube video so that way I could watch the morning panic on level 2. And the stock that I ignored was perfect, and I should have paid more attention to it. And instead, it went up a few %. I bought the top, listening to my dad, who's like, "Why didn't you get in there? You should get into it." And and so I bought it, and then he's like, "Oh, just risk $1." It's like, I shouldn't be doing this. And I knew exactly what I was doing. So essentially it came down to I wanted to lose money. And it's crazy to think who would want to lose money. Well, that's how you learn. I accepted it. I knew I should have cut my loss, and he's like, "Oh, just wait till it gets to this area, wait till it gets to that area." And that's where I had FOMO. I chased, I got greedy, I needed to cut my losses, and it just 22% loss. It's unacceptable. Now, BRTXQ, that was fine. That's where I had the overnight ones. And then DGTW, it was a breakout. I just bought the breakout, and that's where I was trying to decide, do I want to focus on all these different setups again, or do I just want to focus on one? And the OTC breakout, I mean, it's breaking out, and I buy the breakout. I haven't tracked it. I have some experience with it, but I just didn't want to risk it, and that's okay. So I got in near the top after the swizzle pattern all happened, and I know better, and so it just comes down to where do you want to make your money. And then so this swizzle, I entered early. As you can see, that's a pretty common mistake of mine, is I enter early, but I have lowered this so much that it's incredible. Because here I've made a couple more trades where I was on point. I didn't enter early because I'm getting more experience. I'm starting to see when I need to enter, when I see my risk level, because it's very point blank. If you see my other videos, I walk through my trades, what I'm thinking, etc. And I'm just so grateful for this trading journal, because not only that, like you can see, I trade all along until I get a bigger account. But this is another thing. Mind you can customize all of this too from what you want to look at with that little settings thing. And so it's just, this journal has everything, and it's so convenient. Especially with me being a parent, I I need this. And so another thing that I love is this is what I make before commissions. There is another, let's dive a little deeper. How about that? So you can also share all this to Twitter, and you can have it private, but I like to be open and public about everything. There's no point in keeping things private because I can't get better if I'm the only one judging myself. That's why I have the YouTube video and I have Twitter. It started off as homework and now it's just blossomed into a beautiful and learning experience. So you can see along, I have my position size. Sorry. You can see as long, my position size. I used $384. My average entry, my average exit, how much I made, like 0.002 cents, because I entered at 0.0032, I exited at 0.0034, so my return was 0.0002, and so I made 24 bucks roughly, 6.25% return. But here's the catch: after commissions and fees, because see, right here, you can add your commissions, you can add your fees, and so I pay $5 in, $5 out on E-Trade for commissions, and then they have fees on the sell. That's why you don't see it on the buy, it's only on the sell, because Nova's in here, I let her in. But they have 0.0000 or point something or other.
Turn that on, would be too noisy.
Yeah, should I go into another room? Thank you, Papa. Sorry. I point whatever per share on the sell, and that's why you see the fees there. And see, I'm not even going to edit any of this out because you're going to see that I'm real and this is my everyday life and I'm not going to hide anything. And so after fees and commissions, I'm left with $8.28, which this trade actually made me green on the moment because of the stupid mistakes. Now, this is the target that I was talking about earlier. Nova, it's okay. He's right there. Now, I like these in percents. So, let's see. Oh, wait, no, not edit. Figure targets and losses. I think that's what I did. I don't want to change anything. So I can, commissions and fees determine if a trade is a winner or loser. Activate target, entry. So I have it for 10%, 20%, 30%. My loss for 3%, 5%, and 8%, which actually I need to change that. 1%, 3%, and I have, actually let's do 2.5%, 2.5%, and then my max I like is 4.5%. So apply my configuration to all your trades, sure. My target, yes. So let's change this. So what if I took a single at 5%, 10%, and then 20%. So, and then save. Might take a second because of my internet, but it's just that simple. And so it's gonna overwrite all that stuff. See, success right here in the corner. It's just so simple. Yeah. And then auto spread detection. I don't do options. Take into account commissions and fees to determine if a trade is a winner or loser. You can do that. Select close date if you want to report. Yeah, so there's just so many options that I absolutely love it. Now, let me go back here. See, there we go. Now I'm risking $3, $9, or $17. And then I'm aiming to make this much, that much, or that much on a good day. See, I just absolutely love it. Maybe I should take into account, let's see here. Why not? Let's see that. Select date if you want to report to be generated. Oh, this should be good. See, it's just so simple, and you can try and customize it. I absolutely love this. See, successfully saved. Now I'll go back, and well, there you go. But see, you can have your setups, your mistakes, and another thing that's really cool is you have your entry and your exit, and it shows it right here. Now this trade was absolutely beautiful. So my level 2 wasn't working the best, and so this was the last trade. Yeah, I bought in risking right here roughly, so I wasn't risking very much, and I got in. I sold right here because my level 2 froze, and I thought there was a lot of hidden sellers at 0.0034, and turns out my level 2 just froze, and after I sold, it went on this beautiful run. Now, mind you, my goal was just about right here to 0.0036. That's all I wanted was, it would have been about 12%. Nothing too much, but it ended up going, what, I think it was a total of 350, almost 400%. So this stock was absolutely beautiful. I didn't chase it because I learned from that $75 mistake not to chase, and I learned. I'm happy. It was a great and beautiful learning experience, and I absolutely love it. Now I could add my screenshots. I took plenty of screenshots. You can add tons of them, and this is why I like typing it in manually, because I can type in, I bought risking 3.1, goal was make 3.6, but my level 2 from STT froze. I didn't notice there were massive hidden sellers. I thought there didn't, in case it panicked. Turned out the pattern, it was a good pattern, sold early, spiked to 4.5. It actually went to 6, I believe, and yeah, it went way up there, or actually, yeah, it went bizarre. And so I absolutely love that I could share this right now, which I'll probably try. But that's just an example of how I do that right there, and you can do that with all of these. Then I can also exit out of November. Now, this video would be so long if I went through everything, so like I said, make sure, I'll add the link. Oh, did I freeze? Is it still recording? Can you hear me? I don't know if I'm still recording. Let's exit that out. QuickTime Player. Cancel that. File. New movie recording. Okay, there we go. I might have to go into another room. View, float on top. There we go. So, should I go into another room? I'm recording. I'm recording. Should I go into another room? Okay. Oh. Hi, Grana. I'll go outside. No, but you could stay in here. You're fine. Sorry about that. I got tarps up back here so that way the wind's not too bad. Sorry. Anyways. Oh goodness. My dog's gonna start barking. I apologize. I can't catch a break. That's my life, so I'm not even editing this out. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. Just keeping it real. And so, okay, overall, I'm down roughly 242%, but my trading is up about 16%. I'm winning more than I'm losing now. Oops. And I'm making, well, yeah, so win ratio, returns. But here you can see my hourly, the volume that seems to be the best. And you can see here that, well, this is from October. I didn't go through and add all the mistakes, so that's my fault. I'm sorry. That was me being a little bit lazy. That's why I wanted to really take it seriously this month, because you can see lots and lots of I cut gains too quickly, need to cut faster, force trades, a lot of entering early, and that's just been my problem with so much of this. But for a while I was doing really well with my morning panic dip buys, and let me bring it back up here. My overview. Hopefully my internet's not too bad. Bar chart. That's not. Okay. So there's a lot of statistics. This isn't what I was looking for my overview. Monthly. Yeah, I'm still not doing that great. So this one was actually a green month percent-wise, but because I had my largest loss on that month, I scaled down with all my gains, so my gains didn't outweigh my losses, but percent-wise, I was green this month. But new pattern, new strategy, new process, really taking TraderSync seriously. I'm now green, and it's just been an absolute great experience. And you can see that I started trading in March, and I've only managed to lose a couple $100 throughout this entire year, which is phenomenal. And so here's November. If I can get out of the way. Oh wait, I'm not really in the way right there. And view my report. And there we go. I've been red all these days, and I'm finally green. And here's the trades. My return, cumulative net return, balance, daily return, my profit loss ratio, biggest loss, biggest profit, return on winners, return on losers, percent win, percent loss, biggest profit, cumulative percent return, biggest loser, winners, average loser, average winner. So now my winners outweigh my losers. I've only traded 10 times. Average number of trades, lots of shares, risk reward ratio. I'm averaging in 10 minutes. Fees roughly equal there. I've paid quite a bit in commissions, so all my wins have been able to pay for the commissions. Yeah, so I absolutely love this trading journal. What's the commissions? Oh, yeah. There's just absolute, I mean, my calendar. Now these are things that I use the most, is the calendar in that main part. You can see I had 3 green days, I have 3 red days, 5 green days. It tells you what's right here. It tells you the amount of money oh wow, I don't recall, was that there before? I think they just added that. They're getting so many cool features. I don't recall that being there before, but maybe it has and I just didn't pay attention. But you can add notes to it. I'm I love this trading journal. It makes my life so much easier, and there is just so much to it. It's just, you can add mistakes. I highly recommend every trader, experienced, not experienced, use this journal. I mean, it makes your life way easier. Oh, that's cool. So if you type in commit or click the commissions thing, it'll show you your profits after commissions. Wow. I'm always finding something new, and I absolutely love this journal. I have the elite version, and I am just so beyond grateful. That's a cool feature. I'm going to tweet about that actually after this. But that's just a basic overview of what I use on a daily basis. You've got your trades, your journal, you do management, evaluator, simulator. You can see your mistakes, the volume, the market cap, percent change, your overview. It's just incredible. I highly recommend every single trader use this. I absolutely love it. It's definitely something I'm beyond grateful for. And I'll make sure to leave a link below so that way you can gain access to make your life easier with trading. And I want to hear your reviews. How much do you love TraderSync? How has it changed your trading experience? I have so many messages on Twitter, traders thanking me for introducing them to TraderSync, and how before I was getting messages from them, they're like, I am losing constantly, I don't know what to do. And I'm like, here, try TraderSync. They're like, will it make me win? I was like, well, it'll show you what you need to work on so that way you can prepare yourself in the face, like it's right there in your face, and it will increase your odds of winning. I highly believe that, in my opinion. It's done wonders for me, and I'm going to continue using it on my way to the million mark and beyond. So thank you guys for watching this. Sorry it was so long. I hope you love it as much as I do. Make sure to click like, subscribe, ring the bell so you get notified when I post new videos. This is kind of my November recap. I've been posting charts on YouTube as well, so make sure you go and watch the other videos. Also, make sure you're following me on Profitly and Twitter so you can see my constant updates. I'm very interactive with everyone because I believe in full transparency. And as my shirt says, eat, sleep, trade, repeat. Stocks to trade shirt. So I'll put a link below. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, and thank you for spending time with me. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.